to the Dan Show, starring Dan Whalen.
Hey guys, welcome back to my show where we talk about all things movies, TV shows, and cigars. And today we're going to be talking about a show that's just we're going to be talking about a show that I believe had the just infinite potential, something super simple, something, you know, it was already established and people liked it, and if they just stuck to the lore, everything would have been fine. But they didn't. So we're going to be talking about the Netflix WitchER show. Now, before we get started, if you could please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Definitely helps me out. Stay tuned for more videos. I did a video like this in the past, already talking about The Witcher, but now that we have Season 4 out, which nobody's happy about it. Look, this is going to be I'm going to be talking more about how upset I am about this show, more than I am praising it. And you know what? I'm just going to, so I'm going to talk about it, of course. I'm going to mention, what I thought of the WitchER show and everything. All 4 seasons, I'm going to try my best to just kind of collaborate into one thing. Like I said, I try to go over brief little descriptions of what I watch and let you guys know if it's worth it. This whole show, none of it's worth it, guys. This show, this Netflix, whatever the hell it is, was not worth even just wasting your time. You know what? You're better off reading a book. You're better off, just sitting outside doing nothing. You're better off just kind of sitting outside. Well, you know what? Actually, I was going to say, not for nothing, you're always better off just sitting outside smoking a cigar. Which, by the way, today I got a Romeo and Julieta 1875 cigar. I did a review on these a year ago or a year or two ago, back in, I want to say, what year was that? 2024? My God, we're already almost done with 2025, man. Write in the comment section if time's just flying for you, because it's just flying for me. Time flies when you're having fun, but you know what? Honestly, I just need this year to end. This year has just been a collaboration of good and evil and bad, and I don't know. I want to start 2026 already. But go get a Romeo and Julieta. These things are amazing. These things are really good. I'm going to be smoking it for this video. Well, if it wouldn't just go out on me like it always kind of does. I'll tell you what, it's kind of chilly here in Florida. It's kind of interesting. I'd rather talk about other things than this stupid WitchER show. But you know what? You clicked on it, so we're going to be talking about it. So, listen, Season 1 was probably my favorite season. It started off okay. It started off with pretty much Geralt of Rivia, played by Henry Cavill at the time, killing a Kiki Morin or something like that, whatever they mentioned in the show. But it was okay. Pretty much, if you know what a Witcher is, it's like a bounty hunter that gets paid to fight monsters instead of people. People pay him good money to go take care of a monster that they don't want to deal with themselves. It's pretty simple. If you played the game, you love the game. If you read the books, you actually like the books. But this show just always fell flat. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but this show was supposed to compete with Game of Thrones, which I will say, the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, you couldn't touch it. The last couple seasons of Game of Thrones, which I will be talking about in a future video. I'm actually trying to get a friend of mine to do that one with me. But Game of Thrones just fell short, I think, in the last couple seasons, whatever. But this show, The WitchER, was supposed to compete with that, which it fell so short. Even after episode 1 of season 1, it fell short. There was no way this was going to keep up. There was no way. And the thing is, I believe, I gave it the benefit of the doubt, it's just episode 1, let's just kind of see what happens. Season 1 was very political. And you know what? I'm just gonna Season 1 was political as hell and kind of just annoyingly political. I just want to watch Geralt fight monsters and I want to see Yennefer do stuff. I want to see Ciri do stuff. Which I'm going to explain to this. Every season, it turned more into her show than Geralt of Rivia's show. Maybe even the same thing with Ciri. Ciri is Geralt's adoptive, daughter, which was kind of just summoned to him by, what it's called, the Child Surprise, which, if you read the books and know the game, and you'll know what that means. But pretty much, God, the whole show is pretty much him going, "Where's Ciri? Where's Ciri? Can I protect Cirilla? Where's Ciri? Oh my God. Oh my God, put a freaking tracker on her or something. I don't know. Stop worrying about her, whatever." Because Ciri is just a big problem. I'm sorry. she's the answer to everything, like most weird, medieval, fantasy shows are. There's always like a chosen one or the one or whatever, which of course it's gonna be Ciri, but my god, like this chick has like the power to like destroy the world essentially, and we're keeping her alive. Why? Because it's Geralt's adopted daughter and he just like kind of cares for her, but Ciri kind of sucks. Ciri in the show especially sucks. In the games, bit of a badass. Alright, I'll say it. Ciri's a bit of a badass, and I'm actually, we'll see how it works out in the Witcher game 4 or whatever. I'm not happy that you're not playing as Geralt, but I'm also not upset that you're playing as Ciri either. Whatever, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to play it. Like, I like video games, but they're kind of drifting off, and they're all kind of the same now. Anyway, God, I really don't want to talk about this show. Like, I really just don't want to talk about it. You know what? I'm going to just sum it all up. Like, Season 1 sucked. Season 2, kind of sucked. Season 3 was the worst, I think, out of the first 3. And then out of nowhere, and you know what? Season 3 was the worst with the Henry Cavill actor, alright? Henry Cavill, I actually give that man infinite respect because he tried to stick to lore. And I respect that. And then the writer, Lauren bullshit, whatever, fucking, of course, obliterates it, which offends me, like, by a mile and a half. Like, I'm gonna say it. Like, it was so simple. It was so easy. I just want to see a dude with white hair and a scar on his face with a medallion, like the Witcher medallion. Whatever, and I just want to see him fight monsters. That's it, I want to see Yennefer and Geralt have some kind of, like, stable relationship, which never actually happens, even in the lore of the books, whatever. But, like, just some kind of, like, nice romance with them would have been cool, you know what I mean? But, like, the whole show, they're just fighting, which is kind of typical for the games. I guess they got that kind of right. But, oh my god, like, I don't know, just the writing. I have a problem with the writing of the entire show. Like, like, the Henry Cavill stuff was whatever, because, and I actually feel bad for him, because he really liked the game, and he was pretty much acting as the character, and he was just watching what he loved to die. And that's pretty sad, and you know what, I couldn't imagine being Henry Cavill, like, reading the script going, what what is this, just, huh? I can't even imagine it, and, like, that'd be like, alright, like, I love, like, Doom, I love Halo, I like all that, we'll talk about the Halo show later. I don't even know if I want to even do that one. Gah. Anyway, but, like, it's almost like as if, video game like being adapted into like the real world is almost impossible, but for some reason they did it perfectly fine with The Last of Us. And again, I am going all over the place in this video, and I don't give a crap. Like, I am just saying, I am offended with how the Witcher show started, ended, beginning, middle, all of it. It just sucked so bad. I wanted like, it was so simple, it could have been so good, and they ruined every character. We're gonna jump into season 4 now. This is the one, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I pushed myself. Like, I forcefully, like I had to, like, meditate over, like, or something, I had to force myself to sit in front of my TV to watch this pile of crap. Season 4. So, literally, let's go to just episode 1. So, we already have a new actor. It's Liam Hemsworth, which was doomed before he even took the role. Like, you can't take Henry Cavill, who's already like bigger Witcher fan 101, action star 101 as well. Like, the dude's just a flat out action star already, and just replace it with Liam Hemsworth. Like, I don't even know any other movie Liam Hemsworth has done other than that one Expendables movie where he dies. But I can't be mad at Liam Hemsworth. I think they should have just canceled the whole show, and season 4 never should have even existed. But they went with it anyway because Netflix is greedy and they want to just kind of do whatever they want and whatever. But, like, they ruined it. They ruined this character. They ruined everything about The Witcher. I'm trying to find ways on my Netflix to just remove it from my listing, because I'm sick of looking at it. It's so gross. It shouldn't exist. It's something that I believe could have been so freaking cool, but instead they turned it into this woke, like, feminist pile of crap, pretty much, and then it turns into the Yennefer show, the Ciri show, and Geralt's just kind of go F all, whatever, he's somewhere else, my god. I will say this, though, there is one character in season 4 worth watching. His name's, like, Leon Bonhart, something like that. Dude, he was the whole show. And there are a couple of characters in the show. They're called the Rats, which I'm not even gonna go over their names. Like, I don't even think it's even appropriate for YouTube. But he just slaughters them. Like, Leo Bonhart slaughters these just annoying, stupid characters that even in the lore they were stupid in the lore too. But Leon Bonhart, he just annihilates them, and it's just the most satisfying scene in the whole thing. And, you know, like I said, like, that was the one thing, and, you know, I will say, that was the only time I think in season 4 I smiled was, oh my God, he's killing them. Thank God. Like, the most annoying characters right now are being killed off. Thank you, Leon Bonhart. You know, thank you so much. And you know what? Honestly, he was more of like the comic relief too. He literally held up season 4. Geralt of Rivia wasn't even there. The Liam Hemsworth one. Jaskier sucked. Yennefer sucked. Ciri sucked. Just don't watch it. You know what? I'm not even. I can't even rate it. The rating is so low. It's just not even worth watching it, guys. That is the show entirely. If I had to give it any credit, though, I would say the first episode of each season was the best episode, other than season 4. Season 4, just as a whole, like the last episode of season 4 was actually the best because of the slaughtering of the rats, which are the characters that I just told you are incredibly annoying. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Season 5 is gonna, like, they already announced season 5. They need to just stop it because they're just like, at this point, like, this is like this is visually poisoning. Like, how do I even say, like, it is poison for my eyeballs to even watch this crap, and I think it's poison for everyone's to watch it too. I am talking structurally, story-wise, character-wise, everything about it just sucked. And you know what? And I'm sorry if this show was your introduction to The Witcher, because it shouldn't have been. And I'm gonna apologize from Netflix to you. I'll apologize to you for Netflix that I'm sorry that if this was your introduction to The Witcher, like, you got gypped big time. Just delete it from your Netflix. Go buy the game. Go read the books, and you'll understand why this had such a big fan base. Because this show is not The Witcher. It's just a dude with, like, a push power, and he wields swords, and he gets bossed around by every other character in the show. This is not The Witcher, guys. It just isn't. And you know what? Put in the comment section what you guys thought about it. I really just didn't like it. I'm talking -2 out of 10. Like, seriously bad. Like, I'm sure there was some redeeming stuff. Like, I don't even really want to defend this show right now. Like I said, I think the only good thing about it was, you know, the action is good, but, like, just knowing that the story sucks, the action is not enough to hold the whole thing together. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't know, just disappointing. I'm mad that the whole thing even exists. I'm pissed that it's even suggested on my Netflix to continue watching it. It's like, how dare you? You know, I don't know. I think the writers of the show should be ashamed of themselves. Henry Cavill, if you're out there and you're even watching this, like, that'll be the freaking day. I just want you to know, man, you got gypped. You are the GOAT. You should have just... I don't know if, like I said, I would love to see you play Geralt in somebody else's writing, you know what I mean? Like, somebody who actually understands what The Witcher is, what we all wanted out of it, just as a whole. Come on, man. Like, The Witcher show sucks. Done. That's it. Play the games, read the books. It'll change your mind about the whole show. Like I said, the books and lore, everything's good about it. The game, The Witcher 3 is, like, I didn't have a favorite video game until I actually played The Witcher 3. I actually like The Witcher 3 more than I like Halo, more than I like Doom, you know. And then Netflix, you know, vomits this crap out, you know. And, you know, I'm not even yelling or I'm mad at the actors. I think the actors genuinely did a good job at what they were told to do. Like, Henry Cavill, despite him absolutely hating the direction of it, he's still committed as a professional actor and did what he was supposed to do when they told him to do it. Despite how he felt about them butchering the whole show. And, you know, Liam Hemsworth, I think he was just he walked into a situation that he knew he was going to suck at. And I think Liam Hemsworth's agent, like, I'd have a little discussion with him. You know, I'd be like, why'd you set me up to fail? Which is, like, honestly, I hate to say it, that's just kind of like how it is. Liam Hemsworth was just set up to fail because of this trashy show. I don't know, man. Like, ugh. And that wasn't for the cigar. That was just in general, like this show. The Witcher Netflix show, guys. Like, that's it. You know, I am getting. You know what? This is the coldest day in Florida probably all year. You know, and it's not even that terrible. It's probably like 40 degrees out, which. If you're up north, that's nothing. But I will say, like, the more I talk about this show, just like the hotter it gets in here. It's bad, guys. Just like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. You know, like I said, I didn't like it at all, and I watched every season when it came out. Like, I actually had hope in 2019 when season 1 came out, and you know, it was one of those, like, I almost like tricked myself into liking it. You know, where. It's like, I like it. I do like it, as you're kind of crying, you know. I don't know. And each season just got worse and worse. Season 3, I thought couldn't get any worse until season 4 showed up. And I guess, all is not as it seems. Which, if I hear that song in real life ever again, I'm just gonna, I don't even know. I'll burn something down. I don't know. But, yeah, guys. Like and subscribe. Comment what you guys thought about the Witcher show. As you can tell, I really didn't like it. I'm sure I'm not alone, because I've watched a ton of other videos on this show as well, and I'm not alone. And nobody liked it. Rotten Tomatoes hated it. Just all out, just critics, everything. It was just so bad. And again, the writers of this show, just do the whole world a favor and just stop making this crap. That's all I'm gonna say for today, guys. Don't watch the Witcher show. If you want to waste your life, you go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, but. You go right ahead. Stay tuned for more video, guys. I hope this was a fun one, even though it was more of an angry one, and I'm sorry for the anger, but I just had to address it. It sucked. That is all. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna clock out here. I'm gonna stay tuned. You know, just gonna continue pumping out videos for you guys, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. And always remember to have a fantastic day.